Hello, everybody, and welcome in. Today, we are going to officially start playing our single tile challenge. Last time, I introduced you to Allie Gray, the sim I'll be playing with, went over her traits, what she's wearing, who all the CC creators are that I used for those particular items. So today, we'll just get started and see what we can get accomplished. Again, our aspiration here is the fabulously wealthy, so we need to earn $5,000 and have $10,000 in reserve. As you can see, we got a big fat goose egg for how much money we have right now. So I'll just begin by, running through, loading her up, get some pictures taken, see if we can keep her needs in check and how many squares we can increase our lot size by. If you're curious what lot this is the Rokaya Rockside in Tomarang. I love it. It is beautiful. Don't mind the dishes in the background. I had to restart this over again. We'll get rid of those later. But this is the view we'll have when we're able to build up, and I think that is absolutely stunning. All right, so I'm gonna bring her mailbox over a little closer to the front of her property for right now. Not that it matters because we won't be able to check it, but all right, let's get into it. See what we can do today. All right, girlfriend. We are going to first just load you up with some selfies here. Get a bunch of those. See how much we can sell them for. See how much money we can make. I do have to say, I really enjoy this challenge a lot. This is not my first playthrough with it. I've played, I think, at least 8 rounds of this particular challenge, and I love it. It's my favorite. I've tried a lot of like the legacy challenges, and the problem that I have with the legacy challenge is that I don't want my sim to have kids because, as everybody knows, there's 2 phases in a sim's life that are insufferable. Um, at least from my perspective, the infants are insufferable and the newborns are insufferable. I cannot. I mean, those of you that can do the 100 baby challenge, hats off to you. I could never in a million years do that. I would lose my mind. Um, so yeah, I really do like this because you don't really have to do any of that. But maybe we'll get into a challenge. Is there a challenge that you like that you think is really fun to play? If you have a challenge suggestion, please feel free to drop that in the comments. I would be curious to see, and I'd be more than willing to do a challenge um, with you guys if you're interested in that. I can get one set up, but for right now, we'll do this one. See how well that goes. Um, oh, cool. So when you start off taking selfies in the 1x1 single tile that you have here, you get a lot of wall pictures, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. I turn the flash off because I'm going to be going through these for quite a bit, and I don't want to drive myself crazy. All right, so photography is art. Allie seems to be enjoying framing the perfect shot. Should she gain the likes photography preference? Yes. So to give myself a challenge, because I'm very picky about the things that I allow my Sims to do, I am actually going to say yes to everything regarding preferences and preference changes. The answer will always be yes. Now, sadly, in this challenge, I can't leave or go anywhere, so I can't accept any invitations to go to other places. I can't go to any of the clubs or the festivals or anything like that. So that I do have to say no to. And just a little more information on things I'm not going to be accepting. There are quite a few things that pop up, like phone calls. We've all seen them. You have the get married in 7 days, where you get challenged to that and you get a sum of money. With the release of Life and Death, there's also the one that calls and says, "Hey, I got some money for you. You want it?" For the integrity of this challenge, because this challenge is set up to make it so you have to earn money instead of getting it through other means, I will say no to those. Now, any other challenge, like if I was doing it a not so berry or a very veggie or just a legacy challenge, a regular one, then I would say yes to that. But this is essentially a rags to riches with the single tile challenge. So I'm going to say no to all of those. But like I said, preferences, changes to those, things we like, things we don't like, the answer is yes. Always yes. So here we go. Clicking yes. And we're just going to keep cycling through, taking pictures here. Really boring to begin with, the first a little bit in your single tile challenge can be kind of rough. But once you get past the single tile and you have a couple of tiles and you start finding ways to actually make the money, the easier it is. So keep going here. A couple more of these, I think. Nope. That was it. All right, so let's sell the pictures we have. What are you doing? Oh yeah, go ahead. You can totally play a game. I'm not gonna tell you no. 190. Let's load up some more selfie interactions. Normally I jump the gun and just be like, yes, I shall make your single square 2 squares. Let's see if we can get enough money to not only make her space a little bit bigger, but also get her something else to do aside from taking pictures, which she enjoys doing. So, I mean, that's fine, but I would like to, you know, get her maybe an easel, or she really wants a yoga mat. Get her something like that. Paint a painting. Okay, well, we're gonna lock that down. And we have a fear. Like I said in the beginning, this I had to restart this whole challenge, so she has got herself a fear already. And it's become recognized for her work. It's fear of failure. She wants to, so to do this, we need to click on a crafted item and select show off work. Alternatively, while at work, click on your Sim's portrait to change your away activity to ask for performance review. Considering we can't go anywhere and we don't go to work like off property by any means, I think we're just going to end up with this fear of failure because there's literally no way I can do it. So that's unfortunate, but we don't have a job that requires leaving or a job at all at this point. And we, like I said, don't have anybody come over or we don't go anywhere. So we'll deal with it, I guess. Some more pictures here. Just bear with me. We'll be making money a different way here in a minute or two. I know this part's super boring to watch, but that's okay. All right, and that was that. 35 pictures. Close. That doesn't make any sense. 383. Perfect. Oh, that's because I sold the original set. Ah, silly. I am. Anyways. Apparently there's a glitch where it's going to show that I have 5 pictures and I don't. Alright, so first things first. Hop into build mode here and expand her little space to a little bit bigger than a square. Before we do that though, let's get her. Where are you? Nope, wrong creative. Let's get her an easel. I have $300. Seems for the most inexpensive one. I do have custom content in my game as well for build and buy. Surprise. I do have this paper sketch pad, which is $25. However, I'm not going to use this in this challenge because it costs $0 to do any, or 0 simoleons rather, to do any of the paintings within that sketch pad. So everything is 0 simoleons. I don't like that. for this challenge. Any other time, I'd be like, yes, fire up. I have CC for a reason. I'm going to use it. But in this case, I'm not, just because I don't want to. I don't want to do that. That's 350. This is 300. We are going to buy this, set it down outside, just so I don't spend more than I need to. We have 153. I think that's that. I am gonna get a garbage can as well to put outside. I want it outside because people are jerks in this game and they like to knock things over. Ooh, that's expensive. 75 for the 2 garbage can here. Galactic standard for waste disposal units. Watch as trash is dumped into the opening. It will vanish into oblivion. Where it goes, we don't even know. All right. Get a green garbage can. Just because I don't want that sitting back there. Hello? Thank you. All right. Now, in my the introduction video, I did walk through all of the CC that I used for my sim. Unfortunately, because I have so much build by CC, I probably won't be able to walk through every item used in a video. But if you're curious about something in particular, please put it in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to pull it and see if I can tell you what it is or who it's by. That I can't just off face value, unfortunately. Unless it has a name. Like, Ravishing's really good at putting her stamp on her CC, that I'd be able to tell you. But I don't know that off the bat for most of it, so. Alright, we're gonna go back into live mode, or live mode. I am gonna toss all this garbage from my first playthrough. We don't need that stinking and creating trash plants. All right, so we have 78 simoleons. Let's do a small painting. Get that kicked off. See what she does like. The animation that you're seeing, I can call that out because I do remember who that is, where she's sitting to paint. She'll do that for her small and her medium paintings. This is a mod by Simcatu, where it overrides the painting for them sitting versus standing, which is super cute. Let's go ahead and speed through this here. Alright, we made the painting here. Let's sell it for 88 simoleons. That's not too bad. Alright, let's do another small painting. See if we can do something other than the horse, which I guess was cute, but speed through it. Oh, nope. We are gonna latch on to that painting, I suppose. 94 this time. Go ahead and sell that off. Can we do anything? I don't want to do $100. Let's do another small painting. Is it a horse? Oh, it is. She likes the horse painting, I suppose. Oh, it's 128 this time. Roman Halcom. So my neighbor just texted me that my GeekCon gaming high score has been broken. You want to come hit the motion gaming mats with me and see if I can retake the lead? You know, no. I'm sorry, Roman. And what happened to you? Roman, I can't, buddy. I'm gonna sell that then. Alright, let's take a peek at her needs. I want to make sure that we're not going off the rails here. Bladder is good, hunger, energy, that's all good. Do we... Let's do another painting before we go. Nope. Yep, wrong button. There we go. Let's do another painting. Let's try a pop art painting. No. What are you? Ah, I hate it when they do this. When they just decide, oh, I'm gonna paint the biggest painting possible. We painted a bunny. It's different than the first one. Sell that for 242. Do not touch anything. We want to acquire a childhood formative moment as an adult. I guess we can do that. We have 380. Let's do another painting. We'll do another pop art painting, except this time we're not going to let her choose it herself. We're going to choose it for her. What are we painting? Oh man, no cows. And I apologize. You can probably hear my dog in the background. She's sleeping. Or he's sleeping. It's the boy. It's my boy dog. He's sleeping, and he sleeps in the funniest positions, and he is also snoring really, really loud. Do you guys have pets? Do you have cats, dogs, exotic pets, birds, anything like that? I love my dogs. They can be a pain sometimes, but I really do love them a lot. They're funny. What are we painting this time? Oh, hey, Freezer Bunny. That's new. Perfect. 174, not bad. All right, now that we have a little bit of capital here, a little bit of money, let's go ahead and see what else we can get her, because I know that we're going to have to address our needs at some point. Because we have the natural living part of the Enchanted by Nature, she can sleep on the ground, however uncomfortable that may be. She can do that. I might have her do that, at least initially. Just to save money on having to buy a bed. Let's get her something to make food on, but let's also at the same time see what happens if, I don't know, that's kind of scary. 250, 350, 200 for CC. What are you? What do you cost? 215 for rundown refrigerator. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll go blue, I suppose. We have 266. Can I also get her? Oof. This is gonna be 235. If I do that, nope, 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 nope. Then we have no money to make money. Okay, let's look at. Nope, wrong section again. Let's look at countertops. It's just there. So I have these ones that by nickname. I don't know that I want to do that because they're 11 simoleons. Rapshin's got a $30 simoleon countertop. So if I jump up to the actual game material, we have the Blanco contemporary counter for 100. Let's do that. We're kind of going bluish. Let's do this. We have that, so we still have some money left over to paint. We still want to be able to do that. Before I put this in her house and expand it, let's do another painting really fast. See if we can. Let's not do that. Let's do a realism, a small realism. See if we can get a couple more, some more money. Expect her to start painting and realize I hadn't even pushed the play button yet. Cute. 199, not bad. Let's do an abstract painting for 50. One of these is going to be the sweet spot for money making. A lot of times it's classical paintings, I feel like. We're already level 5, that's awesome. 8, That's not that great. Oh, let's do an impressionism for 50 simoleons. Like that one too. 164, not bad. Okay, and then we got our entrepreneur up to level 2. Let's do another pop art painting. No. Llama? What up, Ramen? What's going on? Ali, thank you for suggesting I hang out with Jeffrey Landgrab. We had a spectacular time. Awesome. Happy for you. Okay. Go ahead and sell that for 211. Wow. Okay. All right. Now that we have 611 simoleons, let's see what we can do about expanding this just a little bit further. All right. So we have that. Maybe want to go one more this way. We have enough room here to toss in our refrigerator, put this in here, our counter, and then we need to pop into our appliances again and get, we'll go with the used one because I don't want to, what do we do? Blue for that one? Whoa, that is not blue. Blue. Is this even, what in the world? Did I put this backwards? I did. There we go. All right, so we can move her easel over here. We can actually bring the trash can in the house now. Let's get a light. I feel like some kind of lighting would not be a bad look because she's not going to be able to see. I can't see what she's doing. Um, 0, no. Anya has a 1 dot. That one's going to be way too long. Let's. Ravsheen has a hidden ceiling light. It's 10 simoleons. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Oof, that is bright. Okay, I don't need surface of the sun brightness. Let's adjust this really quick. Auto lights. Nope. Purchase light controller. Okay. I guess we'll do all lights, although that's just one. Let's bump it to warmer and then down some. Perfect. All right, so we've upgraded from 1 to 9 tiles, so we've done a little bit there. That's super awesome. We've gotten her a stove and a refrigerator. She has a trash can. She has means to eat. She has a means to make money with her easel. We don't have anything for like a bathroom or plumbing yet, which could be a problem. But we'll go ahead and finish out today really quick. Let's go ahead and try and make something. Let's have lunch. Let's make a grilled cheese sandwich and see how we go. Oh my, you are so insufferable with these. Ooh, with these $100 paintings. She just keeps tossing up like she thinks she's rich. She's not. Hopefully it's something good. I would fast forward to this part, but I don't feel great about that. While she's cooking for the first time, I feel like that could be dangerous. Oh, made a grilled cheese sandwich without burning the house down, and it's excellent quality. Fantastic. Are you hungry? Probably not. Not super hungry. That's okay though. We'll just have her eat anyways. Call it good. Come on, girl. You need to eat just a titch faster than what you're doing. Best. Best, best, best. Hey, hey, champ. So get this. I have a cool business idea. This is going to be the big one. But I just need a few more simoleons to get it off the ground. Like 1,000 simoleons. Do you think you could help, buddy? Help a buddy out? You'll get it all back and then some, I swear. Yeah, I got 80 simoleons, my guy, and that's not even enough for me, so absolutely not. I'm gonna go and pop that in the trash, and you can resume a freestyle painting. Alright, I didn't know we were doing that good. But here we go. We're gonna see what she decides to paint this time. It's kind of cool, kind of abstracty. I like it. How are you, for reals, how are you gonna chat with Oberon when you can't even get out the house? Alright, we are going to sell this. 361, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's knock out another painting. We'll do Impressionism. We'll do a $50 one. Just because I don't feel like spending. I would like to make money and not lose money. Oh, is that a... That's a bird. 166. Not bad. What are you doing? No. Dude, you don't need milk. What it? Alright. What? Nope. Let's do a classic painting. We'll pop up to medium. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. What are you painting now? Okay, that's not bad, I guess. As long as it makes money. As long as it makes money, I'm fine. Oh my god, for reals. Put it down. Stop. No. Jeez. Sell your painting for 378. Stay out of the refrigerator. You literally are fine. And it's just gonna make you have to go to the bathroom, and you don't have anything. You don't have a bathroom at all. Let's do a medium abstract painting here. Good grief. Sometimes The Sims, man, I tell you. Look at you. Yes, feel your painting. Isn't it beautiful? Now go ahead and sell it for 311. Fantastic. Grand Duchess Cordelia, what do you want? Oh boy. I'm wealthy. Very wealthy. Just last month, I bought Social Bunny and Cupid's Corner. Just straight up bought them. You caught my eye, and I was hoping to get the chance to meet you in person. I know it's a lot to ask, but I have gifts for you. What do you say? So, I'm going to say no thanks, weirdo, because I have to, because I literally can't leave my house. But normally I would say yes, because sometimes they do give you really great gifts. You know, you get a whole bunch of things that you can sell to make money off of, but we don't have a door, so we can't get out. So, no thanks, weirdo. That's unfortunate, because I really do like Cordelia a lot. Alright, let's do a pop art painting. Let's try a medium one, see what that looks like. Do a mural. I'm gonna let that one change out because we cannot do that. We're gonna go ahead and sell to a collector. What are you doing here, Marcus? One more painting and then we'll call it good. Let's. Why not? We'll do a large painting now. A large impressionism painting. Off we go. That one's interesting. 229. Ugh. Not a great return. Sell that. And deposit. We have 1,450 simoleons. We are going to go ahead here and pop into build mode. I would like to maybe make her a little bathroom over here so we can take care of all of our needs. She can still sleep on the floor. I'm cool with that. I just don't want her peeing on the floor. She is an adult, not a child. All right, let's see what that looks like. Building her room here. I think I'm gonna do a 2x2. Door now. Let's see. I have a $40 hardcore cottage door. I'll do that, I guess. Do this color. Door on. Maybe not a door in the middle of the yard. Go ahead and grab one of these lights, put it in here so we can see what we're doing. Okay. Let's see here. Plumbing. Oh my goodness. Personal lighting appliances, electronics. Oh my god. Blind. Wow, that was a struggle right there. That was awesome. Alright, so I want to at least get her a toilet. Go with this one. Right here. And a shower. Because we have university in here, we have this $300 shower. I wouldn't use that. Put it that way. Do we want a sink that bad? How much is a yoga mat? 50 is. That's right in front of my face. Do you have these ones that are 120 simoleons? It's 125, that's not bad. Let's get her a yoga mat because I know she wants one and I'd like to get her started on that. Just throw that right in the middle of the room. And then let's go back in here to our plumbing that I seriously could not see the last time. We have that. I'd rather just get her a real sink, although that's gonna springboard her into constantly getting water and leaving cups all over the place, but I guess we'll deal with that when it comes. Alright, so get her that. Sink there. Can we afford a mirror? A mirror. Just a wall mirror. So we have $100 one. That's $55. Our simoleons. I think we're gonna go with that one. Let's put the walls up so I can see what I'm doing here. Hello? Can this be moved or is this stuck? Just side to side. Ugh. Alright, cool. Well, at least we have that. And so I don't get yelled at. Let's go ahead here and find some toilet paper to make it a teeny bit more realistic. And again, like I said, I have custom content, so it's a lot sometimes scrolling through here. Am I blind? It's possible that I am, and I've scrolled past it. Alright, let's try this again. Let's get a kit and use the sleep bathroom kit. Get toilet paper. Over here. That'll work. Okay. We're not rich enough for windows just yet. Don't do that. Alright, let's put here. Density, all lights. That way all the lights are the same. Cool. So now we have bathrooms. We can shower, we can go to the bathroom, we can brush our teeth, we can get water, we can wash our hands. We have our art to make money with. We have a yoga mat to keep us happy. We have a stove and a refrigerator so we can make food so we don't starve to death, which is super helpful. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. We made a lot of progress this first time around. We were able to sell a bunch of things to make our house a little bit bigger. The next time we will do some more, paint some more things. I'll have her get started on her yoga journey, so that'll make her happy and at least keep her calm and centered. And we'll see what we can do to make the house bigger and learn some more things. I do want to eventually get her a computer of some kind so she can start writing books. We can start, freelance work doing that. But that's what I have for right now. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, share, leave comments, feedback. If you want to see something in the game, please let me know. But I hope that you all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.